I'd like to put their hand up. We're now going to have interviews with Grigor. So, anyone got a question? The lady here.
An easy period for you right now on the tour in general, and today it seems each time you had maybe the occasion to go over it, take the advantage, you couldn't really close it out. Is it a confidence issue, or is it too easy to say?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. I wish I know more about it right now. I mean, I did everything I could to put myself in that position. I worked throughout the whole week so good, and it's just shame. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know. First set, great first set, and even in the second, like, I felt good in the tiebreak. Just a few easy enforced errors. Yeah, at times my feet were not on the right place when I was hitting the ball. So, you know, I was losing those very important points. I think that was the difference. And of course, Stan played well, fought very hard. I mean, he deserved way more to win today than me.
He hasn't played a ton of matches this year, and he hasn't played that well when he has played.
Neither have
I.
Neither have I. I mean, if you think about it, I haven't played that many matches either on the grass or overall. So I think we're kind of on the same boat. And again, he was just the better player today. Just simple as that. When he came to the clutch moments, he seized those moments. Simple as that. He served well when he had to. He hit the big shots when he had to. Yeah, that made a difference. I mean, the score itself speaks for itself.
For you, is that a case? Is it a case of going back to the drawing board, or just keep believing in what you're doing?
There's nothing to go back to the drawing board, to be honest. It's just we need to obviously keep on working the same way, but also find why am I playing like this right now, or why when I put myself in those positions I'm not converting them. Simple as that. I mean, I was up a break again in the fourth. I don't know, almost too many break points. Like, it's just slipping through my finger a little bit. It's just simple as that. Obviously, right now I'm pretty frustrated, so it's very hard for me to give a straight answer for that. But I mean, I'll take some time off, obviously, right now, and see what is the next step. I mean, for sure, there's no reason to panic or anything. I'm not that type of a person anyway. I would try to remain, positive, because I know that's one of the toughest things, especially when you exit early in the tournament. So yeah, I mean, you kind of have to stay positive. I mean, simple as that. You can't just go down on yourself. But yeah, it's been a rough road so far.
Jack Sock, who's struggled this year, has pointed to the longer than ever season he had last year, making it all the way to the semifinals in London, and you had a long season last year too. I mean, I know it's midway through the next year already, but does that the amount of matches you played last year still feel like it's at all a hangover for you, or how are you feeling about it?
It could, to be honest, it could, but I don't know. I always want more for myself, and maybe this is what the body can take right now. I think it's very tough when you reach certain level and you want to go forward, but there's the last 2-3% are the toughest ones, because each year you're growing. So, I mean, you're 3, and then all of a sudden it's like, what's the next step? Wow, I can be number 1. So, and those are the steps that gonna make the biggest difference. And of course, there's an accumulation of a lot of matches and beating up on the body and all that, and especially I think on the mental side. I mean, considering how many matches I had to fight through and come back from a set down, and on many occasions. So yeah, I mean, part of it could, to be honest, but in order to be the best, that's what we need to be doing every single year. So I don't want to look for excuses or anything right now. As I said, it's a bumpy road. Simple as that. I'm not happy to lose first round in Wimbledon. I remember when was the last time that happened to me. So yeah, it's still a bit of a shock to me, and I need to accept it, I guess, and kind of. I don't know what will I do now. I mean, simple as that. I think one of the best thing, in a way, is I'm trying to find the silver lining, is that I can take some time off and just really put the racket aside for plenty of time, if I have to be honest. And it's kind of nice in the same time, because, look at it that way. This is basically our halfway through the year, so a little break, I think, couldn't hurt anyone. So the most important thing is, as I said, and it's one of the toughest things is to remain positive. That is absolutely the toughest task, and knowing that you're out and watching the matches on TV, it's not going to be easy, but if it was easy, that wouldn't be tennis.
You had in the past ups and downs throughout your career, but is it the first time that maybe you can't point at something that is the reason why? Is it also the most worrying kind of situation?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure my team around me would probably tell me something that I don't see. That's why I have them, even friends and everyone around to tell me the truth in the face. But I believe they would have told me something by now. So I guess I mean, and the thing is, I really feel it's actually the most I've been practicing, I would say, even in a really long time. So I don't know if maybe that's also plays a bit of a game in my head, like my expectations for myself are getting too high, or maybe I can't deal with the pressure right now and I want too much from myself, and because that's always been the thing. I've never been never influenced by anyone or what people are telling me or what whoever's talking about me and anything, because I know the biggest, I think, pressure always comes from myself, because I know what I've gone through, not even now but throughout the years and the practice and the hours that I've put in. So yeah, I guess maybe that's something I need to look into it and see how it goes. I mean, obviously grass is over, sad, absolutely. Even in my wildest dreams I haven't dreamt like losing first round, but it's done.
When you said you were going to take a break, will that mean spending time with friends and family, going somewhere completely different?
I really haven't thought about it, really. I mean, I'm still in my clothes from the match. You can see how well I feel right now. No, I don't know. I mean, for me, always, going home is always the best thing. I mean, sleep on your own bed, wake up, go for a walk, do whatever you want. For me, there's not one formula that is going to work, that I'm going to go and do this now or do that. No, I think I'm just going to, let it sink a little bit. Because as I said, obviously I can't really think straight right now, just because I'm shocked with myself, frustrated, pissed, anything you can possibly think. But yeah, I need to kind of calm myself down a little bit and start thinking rational and make the next step.
Your frustration, obviously, the first round loss, but is there consolation in that it's first round loss to a guy like Stan who's won 3 Grand Slams, or does it still feel like it's unacceptable for you?
I don't want to say it's unacceptable. Stan is an unbelievable player. I'm great friends with him also off the court, so for sure I wish him all the best that week. I'm sure it's hard to come back after injury. He's for sure hungry, even more determined and all that. So on that end, absolutely. But still, it's hard for me to accept losing, period. And especially at an event like this that I've done so in the past, and I've beaten big names here on that center court and played tough matches against good players. So it's kind of in the same time tough pill to swallow. But again, in order to get to the trophy, you need to win 7 matches. So whoever is out there, you need to go.
We've got time for one or two more questions. Any more questions for Grigor? Any questions? Anything?
May I ask in Bulgarian a couple of questions?
Yeah, please ask him. Please do.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Please go ahead.
Как се чувстваш здравословно?
Нормално. No.
Причината за загубата не се крие в проблемите с рамото преди това?
Не, нищо няма проблеми. Мач като мач. Нищо не мога да направя в момента. Разбира се, тъпо ми е, не мога да го крия. Нямам думи да опиша как се чувствам. Нормално, не исках да губя първи кръг, но все пак и загубих срещу един елитен играч, така че трябва...
Не е случайно.
Няма значение. Игра с който е от другата страна. Трябва да минавам през тези мачове, така иначе знам, че е разочароващо за мен, но все пак и той игра добре. Абсолютно го заслужава да стигне по-напред.
Последен път губиш първи кръг на Уимбълдън, дебилта си каза, че не помниш кога е било това. 2009 година. Но да се върна на каза, че си оф корт няколко известно време. Имаш ли представа колко и други промени планираш ли?
Няма нищо. Не смятам да променям нищо в момента, няма смисъл да променям нещата. Като цяло работя добре, просто има такъв период в момента, в който не се усещам добре, не играя по начина, по който знам, че мога да играя и спускам важни моменти по време на матча. Така че няма какво друго, няма смисъл, не искам и да мисля да е за паника, така иначе няма смисъл. Окей, загубил съм. Трябва да продължа напред. Не мога да продължа да мисля по този начин и да намирам някакъв смисъл да сменям нещо, защото наистина не виждам смисъл в това нещо, никога не съм бил толкова спонтанен да правя някакви такива големи смяни или драстични решения. Просто трябва някой дни да се успокоя, да поговорим с отбора, да видим каква е следващата стъпка.
Пожелавам успех.
Мерси много. Всичко добро.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Cheers, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.